Africa Update with Lulu Kabu, 12 to 1 p.m. Central African Time.
The debate over amending Zambia's constitution is back following President Hakainde Hichilema's recent pronouncement that the nation had agreed to amend the constitution before the August 2026 general election due to conflicting laws and loopholes in the national document. However, the pronouncement has sparked endless debate, with many stakeholders questioning when they agreed to amend the constitution, as the president claims, and further wondering why there is a rush, considering that about 15 months is too short a time to start the process and engage everyone to reach a consensus. Our Zambia correspondent Arthur Davis Sukopo now gives us an update from Lusaka.
March 8, 2025, while addressing a gathering at Women's Day, Zambia's leader, Hichilema, said Zambians had agreed to have the constitution amended before the August 2026 general election.
I take it that as a nation we agreed that we will amend the constitution before the 2026 elections.
The debate is back, with a cross-section of critical stakeholders raising concerns that at no point have Zambians been consulted. To the agreeance, the president claims. Sean Tembo is spokesperson of the Tonse Alliance, a grouping of over 10 political parties, including a faction of the largest opposition, led by former President Edgar Lungu.
Who did he agree with? Because he didn't consult, the opposition. He didn't consult civil society. He didn't consult anybody that I know. A constitution is not a document that you can amend by merely having a discussion on the dinner table with your family. And that appears to be what President Hakainde Hichilema did.
Operation Young Vote, through its lead, Gesi Nyirenda, agree that indeed the constitution needs to be amended, but raise concern on the short time frame.
Yes, like I said, there are certain issues that require change. But we have lived with these issues from 2016. Today is 2025. We have lived with these issues for 9 years. Can't we live with these issues for the next 15 months?
Sean Tembo of the Tonse Alliance wonders why the rush, and could only speculate that the current administration has some sinister clauses.
Clauses such as the 50% plus one clause. We believe that President Hakainde Hichilema intends to increase that tenure of office of president from the current 5 to 7 years.
Tembo and his alliance promises that any scheme to go ahead with amendments will be made by resistance.
And my assurance to you, and through you, the Zambian people, is that this will not be allowed to take place. It will not. Regardless of what measures the police are going to take against us, that is irrelevant.
Lawyers in the country, through the Law Association of Zambia President Lungisani Zulu, say for anyone to amend the constitution, they should engage the citizens.
And that's our correspondent in Zambia, Arthur Davis Sikopo. It is 12:30 and our news headlines up next with Onele Nzinzi.
SABC News. Headlines. The African Perspective.
Thank you, Lulu. Nigerian President Bola Tinubu has declared a state of emergency in all producing river states and suspended the state governor, his deputy and all lawmakers. Tinubu, in a television broadcast, said he had received security reports in the last 2 days of what he says are disturbing incidents of vandalization of pipelines by some militants without the governor taking action to stop them. The debate over amending Zambia's constitution is back following President Hakainde Hichilema's recent pronouncement that the nation had agreed to amend the constitution before the August 2026 general election. And the German foreign minister